What's up, guys? This is Higsbo. Want to give you guys a little tip on using shotguns for Black Ops or Infinite Warfare and every future Call of Duty after that. One thing that I've noticed that has worked out for me quite a bit for shotgun use has been always use the pump action shotguns. They seem to always have the highest damage, and they seem to have the best close range to mid range damage possible. The bigger the spread that the actual shotgun has, the more probabilities you have of hitting your target and actually killing them when you run across them up close. Shotguns were never designed to be used at long range, so shotguns with a very tight grouping, I don't recommend them, simply because it is very hard to use them up close. You can very easily miss. Think of it as a quick shot with a sniper rifle. If you're close by, you're close to someone and you encounter someone, you have a very narrowed spread shotgun, you most likely are going to miss them. However, if you run, as you guys are going to see in this video, if you run and you actually get close up to somebody, you just have to aim in that general direction where they're gonna be. Most likely, my preferred places is mid-center of the screen, tending to the lower side. Reason why is if I see that the target is farther away, all I have to do is just push the stick a little bit up and I'll be right on target. A lot of people don't really just come at you at close range from the top, meaning if they come at you from the top, you're going to be able to see them and adjust your aim appropriately. But if you're running through houses and you come across them up close, then you're going to most likely have your reticle always on the dot. As you could tell, I got diamond camo on the shotguns. To me, it was very easy. I think it's one of the easiest things to do. Simply because I kind of developed a skill when it comes to using shotguns. A lot of people tend to hide behind places and actually use them that way. I actually confront people head on simply because I found that that works best for me. I can evade them and get close enough to them where I can take them out very easily. For me, that is. Some of you guys might differ. Out of all the shotguns in Black Ops 3 that I've actually tried out, the best one, my favorite one, is the one that I'm using now, which is the KRM62, and I feel personally that this is the best shotgun in the game. The damage is great, range is not all that great. I mean, it's a shotgun, so it's totally fine. Fire rate, it's a pump action, obviously it's going to be low, and accuracy obviously is low for close range. You don't want shotgun with too much range, because the farther away the range that it has, that means the farther away you have to be from that person to be able to effectively use that shotgun. The 205 Baresi, however you want to pronounce it, is a really good shotgun. However, it's a semi-auto shotgun, and it has a very big hit in damage. It increases your range a little, and increases your fire rate, increases your accuracy a slight bit, but at that point it basically becomes a hybrid shotgun. I've used it before. I like using it simply because of its semi-automatic features, but don't expect this shotgun to actually kill in one hit. The Haymaker 12 is another great shotgun. This shotgun is basically designed for very fast succession shots, meaning you are specializing in taking multiple shots very quickly, very fast, and very close to your target in order to be able to take them out. In my experience, targets usually fall between 2 and 3 hits with this specific shotgun. And then I think my last shotgun is the Argus. Argus, I believe, is the most controversial shotgun that I have came across, simply because it's a long range shotgun. It's designed for a decent range with it. When I say long range, I mean shotgun wise. I'm not talking about you could snipe with it. I'm not saying that. Shotgun wise means about 50 yards, 25 yards or something like that. 25 yards, 50 feet, more or less, in game, distance. And the reason why, it's because the Argus actually has a very tight group, so you're able to one-shot people from a longer distance than all the other shotguns. However, it is very reduced spread up close, so if you shoot somebody in the actual shoulder, you might not kill them. If you actually have the time and you look up the Argus and you look at its range is pretty much the longest range out of all the shotguns, and it's for that specific reason that it's such a great shotgun for a distance. And I think in this gameplay I get killed a couple of times by someone with an Argus decently far away. I mean, this is something that will usually take 2 shots with a regular shotgun. He's able to do it with 1 shot, and that's where the Argus shine. In addition, I mean, when you're using a shotgun, always run on the ground with your reticle mid or center screen tending to the lower side. Once again, I know I repeated that once already. I repeat that again because it's important. If you have your shotgun a little too far up, you might not be able to react to someone who's coming too fast towards you, and you might be able to miss that shot. So for my specific build, what are the perks that I recommend with the KRM? I recommend with the KRM rapid fire, so you can be able to pump that that shotgun quicker and be able to get the other shot out quicker if you have to go for a second shot or if you miss your first one. Quick draw is a must in every single gun. For me, quick draw is a must when picking your perks and when you pick your secondary weapons or your special grenades. Always think of what exactly it is that you're going to be using your shotgun for and work around that. If you're going to be using your shotguns for very fast close quarter engagements, and you pick perks that complement that style. I'm not going to tell you the perks that I use because the perks that I use are very controversial and they're unique to me because of the specific situations where I use them on. I usually tend not to carry any less than lethal weapons such as stun grenades or anything like that, because in my experience they don't really help you when you're running around with a shotgun, which is a basic cannon in your hands. In addition, if you're trying to reach the goal of the headshots with the shotguns, I think the best place to do this is in hardcore, as many other YouTubers have previously stated. Hardcore is the best place to be able to do this because it's very easy to shoot someone in the head. When you have a shotgun, especially the KRM or any other shotgun for that matter, when you're up close and you're aiming mid-center, tending to the high side, it is extremely easy to get a headshot if you get the person in the correct frame. So that's another tip for you guys if you guys are actually trying to get behind the headshots challenge with these shotguns. I also want to remind you guys that when it comes to specialists, use a specialist that complements the playstyle which you are using the shotgun for. I tend to use Prophet a lot. However, when I'm using this shotgun, the KRM specifically, I tend to use Spectre a lot for its cloaking ability or his dual blades ability. They all work in conjunction with the shotgun spec. If you decide to go with cloaking ability with a Spectre, you'll be able to hide with or even become invincible to your enemy and be able to approach them a lot easier than if you did without it. If you decide to go with for the Ripper, always know that the Ripper is like a long range knife attack. So even if you get close to somebody and perhaps you missed your shot, you can always activate Ripper and actually finish them off. Remember guys, these are just some tips and they're specific to my point of view. They might work for you, they might not. Regardless of the outcome, I really hope this video helped you out. If it did, please leave a like. Write down in the comment below if you did like it and what can I improve for future videos. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing. And once again, my name is Higsbo. Thanks for watching. See you next time, guys.
He got like 2 kills, right?
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through?